Hey, what's up? Welcome to my kitchen. It's your favorite cook, Kirby. Today I'm gonna be making some awesome wings. I took an idea from a recipe, the lemon pepper wings down in Atlanta, or Wingstop I should say. And you know what? A little light bulb clicked and I said, you know what? I'm gonna make some lemon pepper hot wings on the air fryer on top of that. So I kind of have an idea of how I'm gonna make the sauce, and I'm gonna just do a normal cook on my wings. I'm gonna batter them and I'm gonna put them together and let's just find out how they are. So let's get into the recipe so I can show you how to make it. Okay, so we're gonna start off with our sauce. So we got our pan here. I'm gonna just drop in 3 tablespoons of butter. Go ahead and let that start melting. You don't want the butter to evaporate, you just want it to just melt down. Okay, go ahead and let that do its thing. Okay, so we're gonna be adding lemon pepper. This one's already seasoned with salt and pepper. So if you're using a lemon pepper that doesn't have salt, you might wanna add salt and pepper to your mix. But this one's already seasoned, so I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of this seasoned lemon pepper. Little bit of heaping tablespoon. And about 1/2 tablespoon of garlic powder. And then 1/4 cup of Louisiana hot sauce. Okay, now you just want to mix everything. Alright, once everything's incorporated, go ahead and let it rest and you're good to go. Okay, so I'm going to season the batter that we're going to be using for the wings. Basically, this is 1 cup right here. I am going to do a pretty decent sized batch of wings, but I'm only going to show you one of them as I cook it. So I got 1 cup of flour here, and all I'm going to do is just take my seasoned lemon pepper. Let's take this lid off. My seasoned lemon pepper. 1 tablespoon. I'll probably do about 1.5. Let's do 2 tablespoons. A little less than 2 tablespoons. Because usually when I do a batter for any type of chicken, I usually put a mix of everything. So since I'm only using lemon pepper, I'm gonna just go ahead and put a little double serving, and then just go ahead and mix everything. The reason why we're doing this is just to give it, you know, that batter some flavor. That way it's not just bland. So that way it also has some taste to it also. Alright, once you get that all incorporated, go ahead and get your wings. Okay, so we're gonna take our wings and we're gonna go ahead and batter it in our batter here. So go ahead and just dump it in there and give it a nice coating. You're gonna want to let this sit for a little bit so that way the moisture can kind of get into that flour. So by the time your air fryer preheats, you should be good to go as far as putting them in. That flour should absorb all that moisture. Now I did pat these down a little bit, so they're not as moist, but you know, the blood from the chicken is still in there. Okay, so now that we got all our chicken wings battered up, we're gonna go ahead and let these rest. So in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're gonna preheat our air fryer. Okay, so we're gonna preheat our Nuwave Brio air fryer. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. I got the vent opened, so that way it gives that true air fryer experience. So we're gonna go ahead and set it at, we're gonna preheat it, set it to 380 degrees, and we'll put it, let's say about 12 minutes. So once that heats up, I'll be right back. Okay, so we got our air fryer preheated. Okay, so I'm gonna spray down just a little bit of oil on the tray so that way it doesn't stick. Oh, I'm loving the space on this air fryer. If you guys are looking for an air fryer, you guys need to check this one out. I have a link down in the description. That way if you like this, you can pick yourself one up. I'm loving it. This has got a lot of space. That's just on this tray. It actually has a whole tub on the bottom too. Okay, so we got these battered. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give these a quick spray. That way it's not like that chalky look. We just don't want the white parts. They don't really cook too well, so that's why I add a little bit of oil to it. Okay, so now we're gonna start cooking. We're gonna be setting our air fryer at 380 degrees. Okay, 380. And the 3-8 method, basically it's 380 degrees, 3 sessions at 8 minutes each. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my timer for 8 minutes. So I'm gonna let that cook. That allows me to come back, check on the chicken, rotate it, move it, you know, see how it's doing, and then, you know, we'll cook it for another 8 minutes. The last 8 minutes usually helps crisp it up. So I'll check back in 8 minutes. Okay, so our first portion's done. Okay, so we're gonna just go ahead and give these a flip. You gotta be really careful with them. The batter's still a little soft. Just don't want them to stick to the thing. That's why I put the oil on the grate so that way they don't stick. So we just want to give these a flip. For the most part, they're looking okay. On this portion, we're just gonna spray just a tad bit of oil on the spots that are white, like I can see right here, a little bit, right there. Only little spots really need it. Yeah, so just look out for that. Everything else right there. Okay, so we're gonna do another 8 minutes, 380 degrees. See you back for the last 8 minutes. All right, so our second cycle is done. Okay, all right, we're starting to get a little bit of color. All right, just one more flip. Everything looks nice and juicy, so I'm not gonna be adding any more oil. That's only pretty much the second time in the first session. This last 8 minutes should give them that nice golden brown color. Be careful with the when you move them. You don't want that batter to rip off. It's happened to me before, but that's why I always put the oil on the bottom of the grate. Okay, so alright, last cycle, 380 degrees for another 8 minutes. Alright folks, let's take a look at what they look like. Alright, they're nice and golden brown. So basically I got our sauce in a bowl. We're going to be taking this and just dropping them in. Oh yeah, they're nice and crispy. You want to do this as it's hot because we're going to give it a mix right now. And we're going to toss these wings in this sauce. Okay, so we got our chicken wings in the sauce. Let's go ahead and give these a toss. I do it with my hands, but I guarantee you they're probably super hot. There we go. That's actually a little bit easier. There we go. Make sure that they're nice and coated well. Okay, so I'm gonna be laying these out on our cutting board. Okay, so since they're hot, we're gonna let them rest with the sauce on them for 5 minutes. So that way the sauce can thicken up. I'll tell you one thing, they do smell really good. Alright, so they're battered and they're sauced. We're gonna let them sit for 5 minutes and we'll be back. Oh yeah, look at those wings. Now I normally don't do a taste test, but these smell really good. You get the buffalo sauce, you know, the Louisiana hot sauce. I smell the zestiness from the pepper, the lemon pepper. You know what? I'm gonna try this for you guys today. No ranch, straight chicken like this. It's different. It's good different though. You know, you get the vinegary from the hot sauce, but that lemon pepper really kicks in. It's a really good combination. And then the crunchy exterior. I like this. This is really good. Well, there you have it. Lemon pepper hot wings. I'm not sure if they do it exactly like that at Wingstop or how they do them in Atlanta. You know, I just seen the idea and you know what? I'm gonna have to make something with it. Definitely try this. If you do make this and you have Instagram, go ahead and tag me at KIRBY'S_FISHNGRILL and then hashtag cook mentality. That way when you post it, I'll be able to see it. Also, if you're new to my channel, the first time you're being here, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and click the little bell so that way you can see all my future videos. And if you like the video, hit that like button. And if you have any questions or any comments regarding maybe something I can help improve this dish, I mean it tastes fantastic now, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section. So, you have a great day. Be beautiful.